The following is a fan-based discussion. All properties discussed are property of Toei Inc., Bandai, Saban Entertainment, and Subaraya Productions.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's good to be back.
Yeah.
I guess this is actually technically a Rumorcast.
It is.
This is technically a Rumorcast. So this ought to be fun.
Now, some of you may remember a while ago, Marcus and I did a Toku talk on what would happen if Go Busters had been more successful. One of the biggest points we brought up was it would have gotten a Power Rangers movie.
And apparently Saban saw that video and apparently Saban saw that video and went, I'll show you! I'll show you all!
Or rather, Hasbro did.
Yeah, true. Is it another case where Hasbro would have been like, we're going to make the toys anyway, so...
No, I think it's because of the fact that
Was
Hasbro...
this a case of that Krispy Kreme sponsorship proved to be really profitable? Let's do something with it?
Also, no. I think it's because of the fact that Hasbro has a thing with Transformers. And
they do have
the
a
Mechs.
thing. They got Transformers.
And Go Busters.
They got Transformers, they got G.I. Joe, they got a lot of stuff.
Damn you, Ace!
But there's a whole bunch of things behind this. Let's go ahead and talk about that. First off, starting off, this is obviously a adaptation of Go Busters.
The fuck?
Which if those who remember came out in 2012.
This is the first Sentai I think I ever watched that was currently airing that I watched to completion. So one, there's a nostalgic place in my heart. Two, Saban went backwards.
7 years.
Yeah.
By the time this
which is the first time this has ever happened.
And, well, the first time he's had the opportunity to do so.
That's fair enough.
Well, the whole reason
but still, it's the first time it's happened.
Really, Bandai decided to skip over this is because the toys. They weren't
which we brought up in the last Toku talk, because the toys just didn't sell well in Japan.
And Hasbro's like, hold my beer.
No, it's not even that.
Hold my beer. We got this.
Guess what the numbers are out for? The numbers are out for the toy sales, and they have been for quite some time. Go Busters sold better than the Ninja.
Not surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
I am a little surprised, actually.
Actually, the lowest selling one out for the past, 12 years now is actually still Geki Ranger.
Geki Ranger, really?
Yeah.
Now I'm sad.
No.
We love that show.
I still maintain my point that Saban is doing everything he can in his power to delay an actual Orange Ranger. Because he had to choose 2 seasons, either of which you're screwed. And he goes, backwards. Fuck it. Nope, backpedal.
I'm not doing trains. I'm not doing Zyuohger.
I'm not doing... He couldn't do trains. He couldn't do Zyuohger. He couldn't do Q Ranger. He's like, fuck, leather.
Actually, that could end up being... That's another reason. That's a big one. The leather. That's new. Especially for Power Rangers. It was
new
for
Power
Sentai.
Yep.
But there could be a whole other reason why he didn't go exactly for Key Ranger. Not just because of the fact that Hasbro might have wanted them to go back and do Go Busters for the, transformation aspect of the mechs. But because of the fact that Bandai of America had a really big thing in Key Ranger's development. And since he's no longer partnered with Bandai, which he has been for the past 25 years, rather the whole production company isn't. Here we are, going backwards to try to do some other stuff. Now, this could mean that they could go and do Tokucast and Zyuohger.
Well, another reason I heard why they skipped Go Busters in the first place is that they were choosing between spies and dinosaurs, and they thought dinosaurs was a better theme for their target demographic.
They did do the show well until the end.
They did, and I'm not saying they didn't, but yet I feel like spies are still a good demographic or theme for kids, especially, boys, which is their main demographic. I'm pretty sure it's like 10 to 13. Not even 13, 10 to 12.
I'd say more like 8 to 12.
Yeah, fair enough.
Or 7 to 10.
But who the fuck, when we were kids, who the fuck didn't want to be a spy?
Spies were cool.
Spies were cool.
They marketed a lot of stuff.
Spies still are cool.
Yeah. Looking at you, James Bond. But
Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Many others.
But it's just so weird to go backwards.
Especially going back so far.
Yeah.
It's just...
Yeah, because here we are. This is coming out in 2019 is when it's set to air in America. This show will have been how old by then now? 7 years.
To be fair, at least everything is still in HD quality. So
that is good. That's a good thing to bring up.
They didn't go that far back. Let's do Change Man.
Let's do Change Man.
Hear me out on this.
It's a period piece, guys.
Now here are a couple of things. Saban extended the contract out with Nickelodeon for 3 years. Not an even number, which would maybe give us a hint of not doing any more super seasons.
I'm still thinking he's going to do a super season than a super duper season.
I'm thinking
Super duper season.
that Hasbro is having a little bit more say in that now. It's just like, don't do this. Just do, 35, 40 episodes in a year. So just go ahead and go off of that and we'll move on to the next one. So it'll end up being like how it was prior to Saban getting it back with Nickelodeon.
I'm not holding my breath.
We're going to have to see, of course. We're not going to really end up knowing until near the end of 2019.
Yep.
But still excited for that. I'm really hoping that they do it with
We're waiting for Beast Morphers and Game of Thrones.
Yes. Speaking
And
of...
Avengers 4 and Wonder Woman 2.
Speaking of which,
A bunch of
let's
other stuff.
talk about some of the things that were in
Flash.
Ghostbusters that we don't want them to move over to Beast Morphers.
Buddy Roids.
The Buddy Roids are still going to have to be there.
Okay, Matt. They could be there. They could be less annoying. There is a possibility.
Ninja Steel would like a word with you.
I would like.
Hell, we might be getting a whole
No.
new writing staff.
I would
We
like
don't know
no.
who it's going to be yet. But chickens need to go.
Chicken.
Oh yeah, get rid of the chicken thing, please, for the love of God.
You can keep the civilian powers just for the love of Christ. No chickens.
Do we want civilian powers in this?
It depends on what the premise of... It depends on
It would make more
what plot
sense.
they're going
Well,
Actually, they have to do it. There
I
were
mean,
too many
looking
scenes
at the
of
plot here, set in the future, a secret
Well-
agency combines a newly discovered substance called Morph X with animal DNA to create the Power Rangers Beast Morphers team. So it's
the animal DNA thing.
Yeah, it's animal DNA
Well,
crossed with that.
Yeah, they could kind of do what they did in... And this is going to hurt me to say. Operation Overdrive.
No.
You know,
Is
I mean,
Just-
that's going to be
is
the
it
main
just
premise.
the genetic modification.
That's
is-
going to be the main thing, yeah.
It is. But
Or it's either that or it's part of the suit. They can only access these abilities when they're in suit.
that's what I was thinking. They only access it as part of the suit.
So they wouldn't really be civilian powers.
Who knows? Now, some other things, especially just coming off of Down Charge and they had Heckle and Snide in that,
Mm-hmm.
we have a very, very good possibility of them using out-of-suit actors for the villains again. Which
As
they
long as they're
haven't
good
done.
as Heckle and Snide, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Uh,
We have Enter and Escape. So...
Enter and Escape are two of the best.
Okay, if you're gonna do Enter, Saban, look at me.
Make them speak German.
Saban, shh. Saban, look at me. Look at me. If you're gonna do Enter, if you fuck it up, we will have words. Do not fuck it up.
Make them speak Italian. Just make them not do French. I want them to be a little bit
An
more
accent
separate.
other than French.
Buongiorno, Power Rangers.
That would actually work. You'd be an evil mafia person
Evil mafia.
who works for an evil virus. Oh my god, this is Vengeance.
It's a me, enter.
Now, that's actually a good thing. Just speaking of Vengeance, we don't know exactly who's going to write this. I think it's still Judd/Chip Lynn. And he could end up tying this into RPM.
I doubt it.
It's a possibility. You never know.
Well, the Rangers are fighting off an evil sentient computer virus that is bent on taking over the source of all Ranger power, which is the Morphin Grid.
I swear to God, if they end up bringing back Vengeance, because he technically was still there at the end of RPM,
Yeah.
still in Scott's Morpher.
Mm.
So if they brought him back for that, I might explode.
It would be nice, but that would then mean that Beast Morphers takes place in the alternate universe with RPM and not the rest of the Power Ranger seasons.
Which is fine.
I guess.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. After, the last couple of years, you might want to get away from the regular universe. and
We
try
might
to-
want to get away from Ninja Steel.
Yeah. I'm really excited about this, though. Just seeing exactly what it could end up bringing us, what we're going to get from something 7 years ago when they have so much more time.
He just wants to
really
see the
bring it.
fight scenes again.
I do. Not going to lie. Really hoping they get good actors.
Oh yeah,
That's the main thing.
that's a must with anything. You
Yeah.
need good actors.
We haven't really had anybody good since
Dino Charge.
Dino Charge. You could try to argue Peter Sudarso, but he's hampered extremely by the writing.
Who?
In Ninja Steel.
Which one's?
Yoshi's brother.
Okay. Making sure. But yeah. I'm not holding my breath. I'm not even cautiously optimistic. I'm just scared.
Eh,
It's just
you have every reason to be.
I have
been
the,
let down. It's
I
like-
don't hate the logo.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say-
I like the
I wanted
logo.
to talk about the logo. The Power Rangers font itself is completely different. It looks more like the movie.
That's Hasbro.
They've updated their Power Rangers has updated their logo period.
That and also the Beast Morphers part. It looks like Beast Wars.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
It
saying.
looks like Beast Wars.
Gee, I wonder who had anything to do with that.
It's going to be very interesting. I'm a little bit, extremely skeptical because Donald Charge is really like our only saving grace from the past couple of years with Power Rangers.
And they still managed to make it not great at the very end. Just don't time travel.
Yeah, as long as you don't do that, you're good. Really wonder what they're going to end up bringing over. Of course, you're going to end up skipping a few things to Gavin team up, especially. But
or could this be a way of adapting Gavin for the West?
Please don't. That Gavin team up in Go Busters was awful.
Oh.
But yeah.
Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
Matt, be more excited. We're getting Go Busters as an adaptation. That was just the biggest thing. Everyone, once they heard the name, was expecting Zoolander.
Yeah.
Everyone.
And why wouldn't you?
And then this happened, and everybody was like, the full fuck. I haven't seen
the full fuck.
That's pretty much what you said when you texted us this news.
Yeah. Not the half fuck. Not the quarter fuck. The full fuck.
It was good, like, on the Comrade Discord, it's great seeing that just explode. Great seeing Ranger Board explode. No one just expected it. It came so far out of left field and just shattered everybody's expectations that everybody was just like, I don't know what to do with my life. I need to take 5 minutes to compose myself and get back to where I was to go into Beast Morphers. I'm very excited for it, though. Just, we're going to end up seeing more of the toys and everything within the next couple of years. I don't really care so much about it, but I'm really waiting to see exactly what they're going to do. If they're going to introduce anything new, besides just, the camera gun and
the short sword.
Yeah, the short sword.
Here's one thing I'm curious about. Now that Hasbro is at the helm, are they going to have a specific suit for when they're in their cockpit?
I don't think so, especially not in this case, because the cockpit is they're sitting down in an area.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to make a new one for that.
What makes you think
it wasn't what it was in Samurai. It wasn't that. And they did original footage.
To be fair, for that one, they made those toys first. So they had to put them into the show. I hate the costumes. They all look bad. But
thanks, Bandai.
Yeah. But now, Bandai is out. Hasbro's my new friend. So I'm really excited just to see exactly what we're going to get, what it's going to bring, and what new we might end up getting.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think of Beast Morphers in the comments below, what you expect, what you don't expect. Especially what you don't expect right now because we're all in shock. I know we're a couple weeks late on this, but I'm saying we just had to all get together and just talk about this.
My bad. I'm sorry. I was in Virginia Beach.
In the cold.
It wasn't. It was in the 70s. Go fuck yourself. Bye, everybody.
It was warm last weekend. What the hell? Bye.